Glen Ralston boys basketball team moved to 3-0 last night, winning at Woodward Granger. The final there was 54-40. Colby Wallace had 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. Jonathan Bergmeyer added 17 points to go with 5 rebounds. South Central Calhoun suffered their first loss of the season, falling at Manson Northwest Webster 68-38. It was Cole Higgins with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Garrett Krause finished up with 11 points. On the girls' side of things, it was South Central Calhoun falling at Manson Northwest Webster 50-47. Had a tying shot at the buzzer that just missed. Blair Schleichman had 16 points to go with 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Bree Patterson ended up with 17 points to go with 9 rebounds and 5 steals. Glen Ralston suffers their first loss of the year, losing at Woodward Granger 75-47. Cassidy Wink had 26 points. Olivia Squibb would finish up with 10 points. In bowling, Carroll knocked off both Kemper and Harlan out at the bowling alley here in town. Carroll had 2,433 pins, Harlan 2,237, and Kemper 1,974. Cody Bauer led Carroll with 394. Edric Heisterkamp had 366. For Kemper, Thomas Potamom had 299, and Caden Vanami finished up with 294. On the girls' side of things, Harlan edged Carroll 1,796 pins to 1,438. Morgan Williams had 283 pins. Emily Seidel finished up with 197. In girls wrestling, Carroll and Kemper were at a quad at Harlan. It was Kemper defeating Carroll 41-30. Winners for Kemper were Allie Summerfeld, Sadie Smith, and Madigan Hoyt, and also Kara Schutte. They all won by fall. Now, Smith did win by tech fall 17-1. For Carroll, it was Carly Jacobson winning by fall. Kemper down to Harlan 36-26. Charlotte Schwabe and Allie Summerfeld both won by fall. It was Kemper falling to Denison Schleswig at 36-30. Allie Summerfeld, Sadie Smith, and Kyla Wiskus all won by fall. Carroll knocked off Harlan 45-24. Isla Naga won at 6-4. Emma Daniels and Cammie Jones both won by fall. And Carroll fell to Denison Schleswig 36-33. Cameron Kincaid won by decision, while Reese Heller and Carly Jacobson both won by fall. Joe Burrow threw a tie-breaking 40-yard touchdown pass to Jamar Chase after Dallas botched a block punt to give the ball back to Cincinnati in the final 2 minutes, and the Bengals beat the Cowboys 27-20. The committee that chose the 12 contenders for college football's national title was only worried about ranking the teams. Where those teams landed in the bracket was based on a formula created by conference commissioners. That jumbled up the pairings and made a strong case for tinkering in the future. Some possible tweaks, like reseeding after the first round or not giving conference champions automatic buys, would have resulted in a vastly different tournament this year. Oregon's Dylan Gabriel, Colorado's Travis Hunter, Boise State's Ashton Genty, and Miami's Cam Ward have been announced as the Heisman Trophy finalists. The Heisman has been given to the nation's most outstanding college football player since 1935. This year's winner will be announced Saturday in New York. The top 4 vote getters, determined by more than 900 voters, are selected as finalists. Big Ten men's basketball final last night. It was Baylor over Abilene Christian 88-57. In the Big Ten, Indiana down Minnesota 82-67. One game in top 25 college women's basketball was number 16 Kentucky over Queens University 87-45. NBA scoreboard, New York top Toronto 113-108. Local sports on the schedule for you tonight in basketball. Carroll Tigers hosting ADM. I'll have the broadcast for you on 93.7 at KKRL, with the girls game tipping at 6 o'clock. Pre-game coverage will get underway at about 5:45. We'll also try to provide you with the live video and audio broadcast tonight on our CB Sports Network YouTube channel. Or we've also hosting Peyton Sheridan. Casey Minders will have that broadcast for you on Kick 106.7. Coverage should get underway at around 5:45 with the girls game scheduled to tip there at 6 o'clock. Rest of the schedule as Kemper down at Harlan, Audubon boys going to Missouri Valley, Coon Rapids Baird boys hosting West Harrison. It is a Storm Lake at the East Sac girls. Exiro Gordon Kimballton will entertain Glidden Ralston. ICAM Manning home to Loma, and South Central Calhoun's at Webster City. In wrestling, Kemper boys along with Cam and Shenandoah will be at Griswold. South Central Calhoun boys, Esterville, Lincoln Central, and Ridgeview go to East Sac boys. It'll be the Audubon boys hosting Riverside, Southwest Valley, and Trainer, and the South Central Calhoun girls go to the Norwalk Invite. In bowling, Carroll girls are at Denison Schleswig, while the Carroll boys swim team and Bishop Garrigan will go to Spencer. And that's sports here on the CB Sports Network. I'm Jeff Blankman reporting.